What can you do to prevent oil loss from your tank? Did you know that on average around 10 oil pollution incidents are reported to the UK Environment Agencies every day? You could help reduce this number by carrying out some simple steps, which include checking and maintaining your tank, fittings and pipework. It is your responsibility to make sure your oil tank does not leak. This not only protects the environment, but saves you money in lost fuel and clean-up costs, potentially reaching thousands of pounds. You should have your oil tank checked professionally as part of your annual boiler service, and ensure that your house insurance covers for loss of oil to the environment. Check your tank for unusual signs or smells of oil, especially before and after a delivery. Monitor your oil consumption. A sudden drop could indicate a leak. Check your tank for sun bleaching, cracking and rusting. This is particularly important if you have an older single skin tank. If your tank has an integral bund, make sure it hasn't filled with water. You can also check the pipework, gauges, valves and oil filter for signs of rust and corrosion. It is really important that your tank is sat on a hard surface and doesn't get covered with vegetation. If you notice a fault, contact a heating engineer who is OFTEC registered or your fuel provider to check out the problem. If you do have an oil leak, don't ignore it. Collect any dripping oil in a tray or bucket and call the National Incident Pollution Hotline immediately on 0800 80 7060. The line is open 24 hours a day. You can stop oil entering into drains by using absorbent materials or soil. Do not wash oil into drains and never use detergent. Oil leaks can soak through the ground, potentially damaging property and contaminating borehole supplies, or enter surface water drains that connect to our streams and reservoirs. This can impact the water we use every day and kill wildlife. Oil heating is a reliable and competitively priced way to heat your home, so it's well worth replacing your oil tank. You can find details of local tank installers on the OFTEC website. New oil tank installations must follow your regional building regulations. Your local OFTEC registered installer will be able to advise you what is required. If you have an oil leak, contact the National Pollution Hotline. For more general advice about oil heating, contact the Consumer Council, or to find a registered heating engineer near you, visit the OFTEC website.